Alex Horn, thank you for joining us.
Thanks, Madeline Smedley.
Oh.
Nice to be here.
Look at us doing full names.
Yeah, why not?
By the end of it, we'll be on a first name basis.
Maybe.
Is that too much? Is that a bit
Well,
presumptuous?
I think it is a bit. I mean, I think we will be, but I wouldn't say it yet.
I'm sorry, Mr. Horn.
That's better.
We'll just style it back a bit.
Miss Smedley?
Yes, that's good. There we go. Mr. Horn.
And now we're off.
And your show, Gambler,
Yes.
Just Gambler,
Yes.
is about the greatest bets that have ever taken place, ever.
In the whole of history,
Yes.
Yes, it's quite an ambitious thing, isn't it?
Did any of the bets strike you as fascinating and you really wanted to try them, but then you thought, too dangerous? Like you couldn't do it?
There were bets quite simply that now with, law, you can't do them. So there's various bets that involve death. That obviously they were sort of off limits to me because
Also, not a fun subject.
No, I tried. I did give myself a couple of sort of rules of things that I could rule out. So obviously murder can't happen in any way.
You performed at the gala this year, which is a big deal.
I did. I was so excited. It was real fun. I can't stand it.
And did you meet any people that you weren't familiar with and made some new fans?
I did. You know what? I met a lot of new people backstage. I met that handsome Stephen K. Amos, who's so nice, and I met the group of people from England called the Idiots and Ants. They were so fun. I loved them. I rubbed up on their leg, and they were just so neighborly.
Has the new setting changed the dynamic somewhat?
No. See, it's kind of the show is actually a best of show, but that's kind of 5 years worth of material. So no, the dynamics is.
I think if anything, it's better. It's nice and sunny. We've had a lovely couple of weeks. We can wear shorts and go out. It's nice. We're getting along better than we ever have.
We haven't argued very much.
You wouldn't normally be able to sit this close to each other.
Weirdly, I've only been in the country 2 days, and I was walking. The first thing I saw when I walked past a newsagent's was a magazine, TV Weekly, and the front cover is Kylie and Jason in Neighbours. I think, move on, Australia. What the hell is that doing on the front cover of one of your TV listings magazines? That isn't right.
You can't say that. They're royalty.
You've got to move on. You've got to move on.
You don't understand.
Talking of royalty, I woke up this morning and turned on breakfast TV, and you were fawning over Prince William and Kate, and then getting really excited about One Direction arriving in the country. Stop doing that to us. We travelled to leave that stuff behind. I try to do everything you do in your life in the show, so I have to get naked.
Yes.
Someone has to leave the room, because we go outside in our lives. Someone has to eat. That's me. I have to cook. I have to, do everything. I have to do interviews.
Any sleeping?
Yeah, a third of the show.
Oh, all right.
Does
that happen before the audience come in?
No, it's during it. It's in the latter half. I think in the 40-minute mark of most shows, people are thinking, well, this is fine, but I'd rather be asleep. So I address that.
You've done the channel in a bathtub?
Yes, I have. Yes. And there's a lot of tankers going up and down, and it's really it's a very busy. It's like a motorway, but for ships. And I was essentially trying to cross the English Channel in a bath at right angles to the direction of traffic. That's like essentially it's like playing chicken on a motorway, riding a snail.
How similar is the humour that you guys share when you're just hanging out, being awesome, and how much of it is different in its events?
I like the idea that we hang out and we're just awesome.
Just practicing the vibe.
You're right.
You should have seen the walk down here. It was 15 minutes of awesome.
Absolutely. Which we previewed around London.
I got 3 standing ovations walking down here.
Melbourne exists to sell tickets to members of the public who come to enjoy a show. That's it. It's the purest of the festivals. Someone curates it. Someone says, we'll have you, but not you, we'll have you. And they put the thing together. So no one's taking the kind of big risk on putting their own show on. No one's there for any other reason than they want to be there. That's the
festival.
perfect kind of festival.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks, Madeline Smedley.